A really important aspect of owning a dog is socialization. It's really, really important that you socialize your puppy properly. So a key period of socialization is up to 12 weeks. This is the period at which your puppy is generally not as afraid of different things. So it's really important to get them out and about and see as many different sights and sounds as possible. Obviously, at this age, your puppy won't have finished their vaccination schedule, so they won't be protected for certain diseases. However, you can carry your puppy. Pick your puppy up in your arms and off you go. Head out and about with them. It isn't just about meeting people and meeting other dogs. A lot of people think that that's what socialization is. Yes, it is part of it, but it's not all of it. It's important that your puppy sees and hears all the things that they're going to hear in their life as your dog. So if your puppy is going to have to walk along a busy road to get to the park, then it's really important that your puppy's comfortable with this and that they're used to the sights and sounds of cars moving past. It's also about different smells, different textures that they might walk on or experience in their life. Also, a part of socialization is what we discussed about introducing them to things like nail clippers, brushes, muzzles, everything that they're going to experience in their life. You definitely don't want them to have a bad experience. In fact, you don't want them to have a bad experience with anything at this age, because a negative experience will leave a negative impact on your puppy that they will carry into adulthood. So everything should be as positive as possible. It doesn't mean that, you know, the first time that your puppy sees a car that they might not go, "Oh, you know, I'm not quite sure about that." It means that you need to take your time to introduce them so that they become well adjusted to these things. When introducing your puppy to a strange dog that they don't know, you need to make sure that the dog is a sociable dog. Some dogs don't necessarily like puppies very much because puppies tend to be a little bit in their face and try and lick their mouth and all that sort of thing. So just be very, very careful that before you allow your puppy to just go and up to another dog, make sure that the dog is friendly and isn't going to pin your puppy on the ground or anything like that. Remember, a negative experience can carry into adult life and it can make your dog nervous and anxious when they get older. This is where puppy classes are good. You know, a well-run puppy class which help your puppy to socialize with other puppies and will grow into a well-socialized and well-balanced adult. Puppies should also be introduced to children. That's very important as well. Children, they move differently to adults. They're obviously smaller and they're more erratic in their movements. They dart around the place and they tend to be much louder as well. So it's very important that your puppy gets used to children too, particularly if they're going to be spending a lot of time in or around children. You might not necessarily have children in your house, so it's important that you introduce them to children as well. Also, if you are living on your own and you are a man or a woman on your own, it's important that you introduce them to members of the opposite sex, because again, it's different. Men have much deeper voices generally than women do, and they tend to be taller. So, you know, these are all things that are different for a dog. Some dogs just sail on through anything that's different and they don't really mind. Other dogs, not so much. They tend to be a little bit more apprehensive. So that's why it's so important that you introduce them to things when they're young in a positive manner.